Hello, this is Dee with Divine Needle. Oh, it's been a while. Actually, there's been a lot of readings going on in the background, but it's been a while since I did a reading for the channel. So this is all about the 7-7 portal, the Lion's Gate coming up. Pretty important energy going on the planet. A lot of truths coming to light. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. Things that I've said in the past are actually coming to light. But nobody listens to me. Well, I have a feeling that will change very shortly. Anyway, this reading is about the 7-7 Lion's Gate. As you know, there actually is a physical Lion's Gate in Jerusalem, in Israel, not far from the Temple Mount. Interesting place, right? So we're going to dig into that and find out what it means for the collective. And I pulled this deck out, my Spirit Keeper's deck, but they kept telling me they want this deck right now for this reading. So I will set the Spirit Keepers to the side for right now. We may need to access that in the reading at some point, I'm not sure. But they definitely wanted this one, an Osho Zen. As you know, it's all about the pictures and not what the cards say so much. But we're going to stick these over to the side momentarily, and let's get into this Lion's Gate portal energy. By the way, I just want to give gratitude to all of you and to my team. So this one's for them and you. They're always for you, just in case you didn't know. Alright, for the collective, the 7-7 portal coming up tomorrow. I did do a reading on Neptune going retrograde that I have stuck on private. In that reading, they told me the 7th of July that something really big's happening during that Lion's Gate portal. And as you know, the world is getting even more erratic and topsy-turvy and craziness going on. Lots of it. And, yeah, as I always stated, get your organic popcorn because it's about to get crazy. And just remain calm. Try not to let the illusions of the holodeck rock your world too much, okay? Alright, so, Lion's Gate portal. What does the collective need to know about this Lion's Gate portal? It seemed very important during the reading I did on Neptune heading retrograde, and I wanted to find out what you need to tell the collective about the Lion's Gate portal tomorrow. By the way, Gemini, the moon will be in waning in Gemini. The new moon will happen on the 10th, shortly after this portal, and that will be in Cancer. And then we're going to get 2 full moons back to back, Aquarius. But, yeah. I should share, before we get into this, I just want to share something with you. It's very fascinating to me. So I'm going to switch screens here and show you my desktop. What we have here is, as you can see on the 7th, the 7-7 portal, waning crescent in Gemini, okay, for Wednesday. And then, let's see, what else was there about the 7th? Let's look at the 7th. So we're going to go 2 days forward here. Here's the 7-7 portal. It's interesting because Leo is the house of the end of July, right? And the Lion's Gate. And what's fascinating is Venus and Mars are getting ready, well, they're already conjunct, but they're going to go exact very soon here. As you can see, we have Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, all retrograde. The R's over here stand for that. As you can see, Jupiter is backing its way back into Aquarius retrograde, joining Saturn retrograde. Yeah. The Lord's Arcana are retrograde. And in adjoining signs, like I said, this is significant that it's happening in this winter phase, exact opposite of Leo, where these two are dancing. The other thing I want to point out now, when I did that Neptune retrograde in Pisces reading, the Wounded Warrior, Chiron, was in lockstep with Saturn at 12 degrees in Aquarius and 12 degrees in Aries. This one's retrograde, this one is not. Chiron was in lockstep with Uranus, Gaia, Heaven, for a very extended period. That's no longer the case. Now, it's locked in with Saturn retrograde, which is really interesting. And both in sun signs that start with A's, Aquarius and Aries. Everything means something. The other thing I want to make note of is we have the moon at 14 degrees in Gemini waning and matched up with Uranus in Taurus at 14 degrees tomorrow, and which is half the degrees of Lilith in Taurus right now. Black Moon Lilith. And I thought that was pretty fascinating. Also tomorrow, we have the Sun at 15 degrees of Cancer and Mars at 15 degrees of Leo. Really interesting energy happening there. And interesting numbers-wise for me. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Sabian Mysteries pictures for this lineup. Here's the 6th and the 7th. Okay? The first one is a group of people who have overeaten and enjoyed it. The things that really stand out in this picture to me is this one here looks very much like a clown, like the Fool card, right? And he's got his hands on his bellies. He's overeaten. So that trip that the Fool normally would take is a bit delayed because he's a little full. And it's kind of hard to make that leap off the cliff if your load's not light. So that speaks to me that things from the past, we need to purge what we've overeaten. So it's time to clean house, so to speak. And I mean really clean house. The other thing that this picture really talks to me about is this one right here. You see a child sitting in her lap. It's very indicative. My mouth will work one of these days. Very indicative of the Mary and child scenario, right? And interesting because the bow on her head looks like the infinity symbol to me, which is very much like our strength card, the infinity symbol over her on the strength card, and also the magician has the infinity symbol above it on the standard decks. And those cards, including the Fool card, seem to be popping in the readings. So the magician manifesting strength to get this purge. Our bellies are too full. We need to purge. That can mean different things for different people. It could be purging our past. It could be purging too many material things. Purging past hurts with Chiron unlocking its grip on Gaia, Uranus, heaven. And then the next thing, the next picture for tomorrow, during this time frame too, is a man before a square with a manuscript scroll before him. And for me, this felt like that Lion's Gate portal. It looks like a portal up here, and this looks like the road map of how to get through that energy, through the portal. And kind of a map to our universe, right? Or to our solar system in particular, perhaps, or to the Milky Way. And, but I feel like that energy is very much related to the Lion's Gate portal. And it feels like a portal, literally. And our navigation, getting through that, has everything to do with this purging, manifesting strength, and the ability to do anything that needs done. So, interesting energy. So I'm going to go back to our reading. Sorry for the sidetrack. It was important. It had to be done. Anyway, so for the collective, this Lion's Gate portal, my husband made a toy for Zeus, one of our cats. He's here in the office. He's a terrible mama's boy. And yeah, he has a fit if he's not in the office, right here with me all the time. And he made him a toy of a Kleenex box from a little smaller square pop-up type. And one of the little rattle balls, kitty toys, he stuck the ball inside the Kleenex box. And that's what you're hearing in the background. He's trying to get through that portal. And he's trying to manifest and show strength. So interesting that Zeus is enacting the energy. Anyway, for the collective, what's up? This Lion's Gate portal, what do we need to know? I just heard out with the old and with the new. Okay. The Oracle's gift. Very much that portal energy. It's a 37, breaks down to a 10. Completion numbers, right? Completions and new beginnings. The Oracle's gift. This card is very much the reading coffee grounds or tea leaves kind of thing. that ability blossoming is what it feels like. Let's see what else we get. Anything else for the Lionsgate portal? Anything else? Can't make that up. Waking the Lion. I'm talking about that portal right there. Boy, are they ever. Divine Matrix. Card 44. Got 19, another 10. Completion. New beginning. 44. Very magical number. And the Divine Matrix. This is definitely about this portal. Man, you can't make it up. Look at that. It's all about this portal. Smoke and mirrors. Wow. So they're just emphasizing that this is indeed about the 7/7 portal, the Lionsgate portal. Waking the Lion. I'm just going to take a moment to really take in the energy from the cards. You can't even make that up. Wow. I got some other readings I wanted to do today, but this one I knew was more important, so it was coming up first. I can see why. Okay. So those are going to go off to the side. I don't know if they're going to want them back again or not. I'm just going to place them down here for now. Osho Zen. This is all about that portal. Wow. All right. Osho Zen. For the collective, what do we need to know? Compromise. Past lives. This is weird. This it's not so much about the words on these as it is about this bubble and the twins. The bubble and the twins. Passing through the bubble. Let's see what else they have. Creativity. Very much an Empress card. This is also, see the rainbow there? It's indicating that this, like that magician in the Sabian symbol, manifestation energy, and pulling that energy out through the Lionsgate portal down here, and making that bridge. It could help many of you awaken to your past lives. What else? Control. I just heard control, you know, as that dropped, I would control of the empire. One more. New vision, okay. And success. Success. All right. This feels like us being able to take control of the creation, this new vision. I mean, we'll be successful. A ticker tape parade. The tiger on the planet, on the world. It's another 6. And this is a 6. It's like pulling the energy through this portal is going to wake the sleeping lion. A lot of the people are going to remember that some of their past lives, maybe. The twins in their past lives. Creative control, abundant control. And the new vision for the future. It's like this card, when you look at it, if you look at it closely, there's a guy on his hands and knees. And then this new vision's like birthed off of that. It's almost like this feels like the age of Pisces down here. And the birthing of the age of Aquarius here. Air energy, see the feathers? Air energy. Birthing it off the back of the old control system. And success in doing that. Wow. Going with the flow. That's not easy sometimes with what's going on. But like I said, you see all the craziness going on. It's best not to interject unless absolutely necessary. It's like the tiger and the lion are kind of part of the same thing, riding that portal, the Lionsgate portal. See how she's coming up off here, and it's like she flies to the back of the lion for that victory. And it's celebration energy for sure. All right. They've used this card before to indicate an astronaut taking off. Taking flight. Alright, let's see what the cards have for the Lionsgate portal tomorrow. For the collective, what can you tell us about this Lionsgate portal? Okay. First one, and it's interesting because it's going to go right over those twins. The Lover's card, Love, card 2. What else can you tell us about this Lionsgate portal? Okay. Ace of Swords, my favorite card in the deck. Truth and Clarity. Also very successful. Also aha moment. Decision bringing major clarity and victory. Okay, major decision point. What else can you tell us about this Lionsgate portal? The energy of tomorrow. Queen of Cups. One who wears their heart on their sleeve. Lots of water energy on the cards. Okay. What else can you tell us? Missed opportunities or an incoming blended pleasure. Some sort of incoming. Eating a higher calling, judgment. Watching others work or others watching you work. The end. Transformation energy. Princess of Cups. The Hangman and the High Priestess. Underlying defeat. Whew, okay. Fascinating energy. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a moment and just sit with the energy for a minute or two, and then I'll get back with you if something comes to me, okay? Okay, I am getting more than one message happening here. All the water to me and the pictures of the clouds going on, all the water energy, it feels very much, you know, the swirling portal energy, very hurricane-like. Storms, water event happening here. See all the people in the water here. This could be talking about that hurricane that's coming in. You look at it, you see the shark in the water here on the Princess of Cups, that picture. And we've got the Death card. And people stuck. People stuck on the rooftops. This is like people standing on the rooftops stuck. And others watching it play out. Others watching it play out. See how she's like perched on the top of a tree stump here? The water coming up around her. And stuck. This is, the hangman energy, stuck like Chuck, right? Stuck. This area is normally, where this happens is normally dry. Normally dry. See the camel in the background of the Priestess card. They can go a long ways without the need of water. Wow, I just noticed, if you look at the hangman in the background, there's water all down here at the bottom of the trees hanging from. I see why they wanted me to use this deck now. The Pale Horse Rider, Death card. This area that this is going to happen in, this water event, it's storm driven for sure. This also, the next two cards, and Rest from Strife, right after that, moving on to Calmer Waters. Okay, the underlying cards here, let me set that deck up here in the middle for a minute, and we'll go over these. The Defeat, Earthly Power. If you look at these cards, the Death card, let me first of all point something out. In my other decks, like my Spirit Keepers, there's bones left behind. And that was in my that Neptune retrograde reading, the Death card, by the way. And on that one, looks like some waters have receded and there's bones left on the dry area of the dead. Man, I hate being the bearer of bad news. This is not, here we go with the waters receding, the storms starting to clear out, but leaving utter devastation. It's weird because I was shown a vision of a city on fire, on the edge of water. And that Neptune reading and this one are all pointing at that. Again. Going with the flow. That's water. Yeah, there's going to be a water event, a really devastating water event. This is its clearing and then laying the dead to rest. And trying to move on to calmer waters. This is the people being rescued from the rooftops. I have a feeling those that managed to survive this. Princess of Wands. Look at all the fire at her feet. That almost feels very Dance of Kali. That could be talking about whatever this is could trigger some sort of fire. This event. There's victory, so success. All the people standing there with sticks. See how smoky that is in the background? It's like smoky. Not only is there a storm, but then a fire because of that. Great strength. See how smoky that is. Wood burning, buildings burning, with tons of water happening. I know that normally these cards would be read differently, but they're wanting me to look at the pictures. Yeah. What's fascinating is I'm going to be doing some readings on some remote viewing, and one of the remote viewing events is about a water event and a fire. And my cards are indicating the same thing. This is happening in a place that doesn't normally have this kind of water. So it's going to be extra devastating because they don't have the drainage capabilities necessary. It's interesting because that reading, Neptune retrograde reading, was pointing at this happening too. See how he's had to climb a ladder? Yeah, to get it. Somehow this feels like it catches people off guard. Like they're not ready for this. They're going to be stuck. Material works, buildings destroyed, lives destroyed. So this Lionsgate portal, there's a lot that's going to happen. This is like the sky splitting, sword driven up through it, causing all of this. See how the water's starting to come up here with her. This is Now, if we look at this reading for face value, it's a decision brought on by some truth and clarity. Queen of Cups, very intuitive, water energy. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and she's focused on her cup, what's in the cup. See how she seems to be calling the fish up out of the cup. A resurrection of some opportunity, missed opportunity, working with others. Transformation energy, transforming love, transformation, learning things about love, and because of a higher, wider perspective and using our intuition. That's face value kind of thing happening here. But I'm also seeing this water event that they're talking about. So this reading almost needs to be part of the remote viewing reading I was going to do. But it's just clarifying that whatever the remote viewer saw with this water event, it is going to happen. Likely tomorrow on the Lion's Gate. Because they were pointing at 7-7 to me in the Neptune retrograde reading, which I have not posted. It's uploaded, I just set it to private. Okay. I was wondering if they wanted more cards, and I don't think they do. I think that's it. Okay. So that's the reading for the Lionsgate portal. So everything has more than one meaning. You have to look at the macro and the microcosm. And on the macrocosm, this is a flood and fire event. On the macro. On the micro, this is just decision points made with clarity and resurrection of past missed opportunities of working with others and making that transition, learning lessons in love and higher, wider perspectives and intuition. Wow. Okay. So there you go. That's the reading. I think that's all they want. Is that all you want? Do you want anything else? No. Okay. No. All right. So there you have it. The Lionsgate portal reading. Can be looked at in a couple different ways. One's really good and one's not so much. Okay. Later, guys. Stay tuned. Lots of readings coming. And if you watch these for what these readings are about, you might want to check out some stuff I'll be releasing on Divine Now very shortly. Okay? Anyway, take care, guys. I don't ever forget about any of you. Trust in that. Even though we've been extremely busy and our schedules have been literally upside down like this. Yeah, that's our world upside down right now. Anyway, take care and Very soon, guys. Very soon.